Thank you very much. And if you have a program in front of you, I'm sorry. I try to follow along with the program, and as Jan and Debbie both know, that work with me every day, sometimes the program just doesn't follow that close. We try our best, but actually I think I got too excited by the dragon and it just distracted me. But we have someone, a group of folks that work with us, not only Jan and Debbie, but they should be added to this list. Mayor Shekels has shared something with me tonight that I am very, very proud to announce. The Chamber of Commerce and its members provide citizens with a strong business environment that increases employment, the retail trade, the commerce, and the industrial growth in order to make the city of Bardstown and Nelson County a better place to live. Hear, hear. In 1998, through the creation of the Ambassador Program, the Chamber of Commerce was able to increase its visibility, its recognition, and the new businesses. The Ambassador Program promotes fellowship, working relationships, and new members of the Chamber of Commerce. They encourage them to participate in events throughout the year. The Ambassador Program is the welcoming arm of the Chamber. They stay committed to a positive business environment, and you know that's not always easy. Through goodwill, communication, and public relations, by remaining its most visible and most active service group of the Chamber. I now, therefore, the Mayor, William S. Shekels of the City of Bardstown, Kentucky, do hereby proclaim Friday, February the 14th, we're going to share the love as Ambassador Program Day. So if you are an ambassador and you are here with us tonight, please stand. Barbara Blackstone with Piece of Work Yoga. Brenda Bowling with Your Community Bank. Marcia Clark with Marcia Clark Real Estate. Donna Eves is an associate member. Garrett Engersaw with Medica Pharmacy. Jennifer Lewis with 102.7. Mary Mattingly with Smith & Associates Insurance. Shauna Odell with First Federal Savings. And Susan Rogers with Kentucky Home Bank. Kim Rogers with BIDC and NCETA. Marty Shannon with Anytime Fitness. And Tina Simpson with Infinity Laser. Let's give these folks a real hand. And of course, every group has to have a leader. And Sue declined the honor of being the chairman of this group again. But luckily we found another volunteer in Tanya Seabrooks with Sykes. So we want to thank Tanya. She's going to take over this group for us. And we appreciate that so much. We'll continue now with the programmed award ceremony. And I would like to introduce Miss Jamie Sizemore with the Kentucky Standard.
Thank you. This year I have the honor of presenting the Ron Filkins Standard Communications 2013 Volunteer of the Year. And this year's nominee wasn't just nominated by one person, but by 3 people. So this feat alone signifies to us just how well respected this year's winner is in our great community. Mr. Mike Brooks volunteers not only for the Bardstown Primary School Partners with Primary Volunteer Program, but also the Bardstown City Schools Watchdog Program and the New Life Center. He is chairman of the Parkway Baptist Church Deacon Committee, an active member of the Bardstown Kiwanis Club, Nelson County Red Cross, Bardstown Foundation for Excellence, and serves on the Nazareth Home Health Board. This list alone, Mike, when do you have time to sleep? Is commendable for anyone to be involved in, but the volunteer work that really set Mike apart for the selection committee doesn't get a lot of attention or fanfare. It's just wonderful examples of what Jay was talking about earlier of the behind-the-scenes work that Mike does to help one person at a time. For example, his work partner, Val Downs, Val's here tonight, writes, "Because of my close working relationship with Mike, I've seen him do so much for so many people in need. For example, he has left his home many nights at midnight to drive to Taylorsville to pick up a woman who needed a ride back to Bardstown from her job. He has adopted 2 little boys from a single mother household with 4 other children who just needed attention from someone who cares enough to make sure that they have needed school supplies, warm clothes, school uniforms, and gifts on their birthday and Christmas. He and his wife, Debbie, who's here tonight, takes these 2 little boys to church on Wednesday nights, to the movies, or out for ice cream just to give their mom a break. I have boys too, so trust me, we need a break. He also coordinates efforts to collect money from his church family to help the mother of these children with her utilities, car repair, and gas to get to and from work. In just the past year alone, I've seen him work diligently to find apartments for at least 3 families who had nowhere to go. Mike spearheaded finding furniture, recruiting people to help them move in, and filled their refrigerator with food. He has spent countless hours counseling these families to help them learn how to provide for themselves. The old saying that you can give a hungry family fish to eat, or you can teach them how to fish so they never go hungry again, applies to Mike's philosophy. And even better, he dresses up like Santa Claus every year and visits the nursing homes and brings much appreciated spirit and joy to the residents and the employees. Also, I wanted to read from the Bardstown Primary School Assistant Principal Natalie Kaiser entry that she sent to us, or nomination I should say. She talks about Mike and she says, in addition to a reading partner and a mentor to students, Mr. Brooks volunteers as a watchdog in our school. The Watchdog program is a nationally recognized program that brings dads, granddads, uncles, and other male volunteers into the schools to be positive male role models. As a Watchdog volunteer, he opens car doors in the frigid morning to welcome students, spends time in several classrooms working with groups of students, helps in our lunchroom, loads buses in the afternoon, and walks the halls to be a positive male presence in the school where many of our 700 students lack a male role model. Mr. Brooks is not only a Watchdog volunteer, he is one of the leaders of the Watchdog program. As the program was being launched 4 to 5 years ago, he was there meeting with other dads, speaking at our kickoff night, and continues to recruit other men to become active in our schools with the Watchdog program. To me, Mike is exactly what Jay was talking about earlier. He is a true difference maker, role model, mentor, and he's a game changer in life. Please help me congratulate our 2013 Volunteer of the Year, Mr. Mike Brooks.
Well, those of you who know me know I'm pretty sensitive. I probably won't get through this without crying. When Jamie called me the other day, I said, Jamie, I don't want to do this. You know, I gave her these reasons of why there are people much more deserving than I. There are, you know, I have my sheets falling, but I'm not going to bring it out. But I even used the excuse. I said, well, if some of my clients, for those of you who don't know, I'm an independent financial advisor here in town, and if some of my clients find out all this volunteer work I do, they may think I need to be watching over their money more than I should be volunteering. Jamie didn't buy that. She actually thought that was a little silly. But anyway, you know, when I thought about what to say, I just have a lot of people in my life, starting with my parents, who were strong, were strong influences, and went in an unassuming role in being volunteers in the community and in their church. And I married a woman who volunteers a lot, doesn't get noticed for that, but she's allowed me to do things that be gone a lot from home. And I did have the opportunity and the freedom to coach my kids in sports, and that was a real joy. I'm blessed with a church family full of volunteers, many much more deserving than I for this award, but who do things behind the scenes. And I just have a wonderful inventory of people to call on to help when there's times that people need help. I'm fortunate to work with Val and Ann, who cover for me when I'm gone, and I have the opportunity to have served on some boards and organizations with a lot of volunteers, many of you who are in this room, and it's just great to be around people like that. And I've just been so blessed to have a business that affords me the flexibility to do what I do. A lot of people don't have that privilege, and I do appreciate that and recognize it as a blessing. So as I think about this, I have fun volunteering. I'd probably do it full time if I didn't have to feed my family. But I appreciate that, and God has blessed me with a wonderful family, wonderful friends. But I do believe that the Bible teaches God created us for good works. But he also said that no matter how much good we do, it's only through his grace and through his son Jesus that we have eternal life after this life is over. So I think that the things that we do should come from the love that God has for us and the grace he has shown us. So I accept this award humbly and appreciate it with much thanks. Thank you.